Hello, 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 everyone. We're back at it. Hey, I hope you hear me, my brother. What do you see on the screen, Andrew? Do you see do you see my desktop? Just curious, man. If so, that means things will work. Yes, sir. Thanks you very much, Andrew. Hey, Dazzy Bling. Hey, everyone. So sorry, everyone. Yeah, it's sort of worse than I thought what he was saying. Sort of a little very offensive. You know, I worked with handicapped people here in town, and I was driving them around. I know all their families, and you know, saying that I'm abusing handicapped people, it looks bad. It's really making me look bad, and it may just be causing problems to my channel. So we're going to take a look. I'll leave the volume up. I'll put the fan off. Just want to go see Ace of Space's video. We'll be able to view it here freely. No problem. It's me. So he didn't think of that one. So let's go take a look at that. And then we're going to talk about the UFO hearing so we can get back on our feet. We're back. We're set up and lots to talk about. I'll have 2 streams today, a shorter one today and a longer one tonight. And I'll be streaming also tomorrow. So hopefully this works. Now we're going to, no, it's not where we're going. We won't go into my editor. We will go to Ace's channel. Should be right there. There we are. And we'll start that with the volume. And if it didn't work, well, after the short, I don't know if I'll play it all. I don't even know what the whole thing is, but this is what he presented using my personal work from home here. He added, aside from the childish things, guys, I'm not mad because he calls me a fat troll. Trust me, it has nothing to do with that, guys. It has nothing to do with these grade 2 things. It's that my personal work, people are finding my videos and these people are posting them as me. So look what he did to my video over my face, what he said. My kid saw this too there. My kid was not happy. Watch this, guys. You're going to hear it horribly because of the microphone, but it doesn't matter. That's the video you guys got to report for me. Okay? Talk about jealousy.
Hey, y'all. I just want to show you guys what happened. That
he likes showing me naked because he's gay and he likes men, but
the trolls were
check it out.
On the sidelines. And the problem that I have with my channel is that I suggest you to go to the backup channel because in a week, maybe maximum, my channel will be down. Whether it's YouTube that's involved, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. I'm not getting any help back from them.
So hang on here. Ooh, sexy. Let's back it up here. Okay, what a moron, blaming YouTube with no proof, more lies to get sympathy. He makes it look like someone is out to get him, poor fat bastard. Okay, no, I thought it was something else. All right, let's let it continue on. Sorry.
Help back from them. But here's just to give you an idea of how deep it gets and how much control that many people have over my channel. Take a look at this. This is the live stream.
He has anger problems, and I don't know. I guess imagine how affected people were in school, I guess, when we were really young and you were called fat or 4 eyes or something. I really don't think into the adult world, seeing an adult tell you that you're a fat piece of shit is really going to affect me in any way, honestly. Donald Trump's been called far worse. Elon Musk has been called far worse. No, I'm not comparing me to them for their intelligence, but I'm comparing the exact same thing is going on. When somebody shows some truth on screen about something, you'll get some hackers and you'll get jealous people that attack and you'll get trolls. Ace is no troll, right? Trolls are funny, right? Bruce trolls people by laughing at the trolls, right? Trolling is not a bad thing, but when it comes to attacking people, it's another thing. And adding
Which I think
words
is the
and the screen
classification of
over
live
my
streaming.
face too. So
While I was live streaming, well, this is what the trolls were doing in the background. But I think it's considered a bit more than trolls. It's hackers. And the face of space is actually admitting to hacking me and gloating about it. There's something definitely wrong about him being a real person. I have a hard time to believe someone would be that dumb. But please,
no, I'm not pretending you're not a real person, Ace. I have all your emails. I have your emails when you change your name. I have your gaming channel at the beginning when you set it up. All someone has to do is send, you reach a lawyer. The lawyer will tell you what form you need to bring up from YouTube. I looked into it all. It's a very long, very, very long process. So I could always resort to that if it finishes. So we're almost done here.
please take a look at what happened.
Did you see how bad I was in the video, guys? Did you see how evil I was? Did you see how mean I was talking about trolls and naming them? No, I didn't. Just Ace. So this is sort of cute though. I mean, if it was for me, this is my style. I like sort of the funny faces and stuff or whatever, but you can see this is really me because you can see my couch here. You want to know if people are what Ace is? I'll tell you what he is. And I'll tell you, and it's a scary thing. He's a stalker. They stalk you. They stalk your families. They try to find out who you are, and they make little silly videos, I guess, like that. So, bye bye, Ace. Imagine how many times 3, 4, or 5 times. Oh, I didn't see this. Enough of your lies and attacks, Bruce. You want my attention. You got no, sweetheart. I don't want your attention. I want you to get a boyfriend. You like to make lies. Okay, well, just let me lie then. I'm not lying to you. Like fake death threats, and then I get real threats. And well, Ace of Space, if ever I've threatened you in an email, my God, please show it to people. If all my community, if 92,000 people see me telling you once that I'm going to fucking hack your ass, or that you're a person that I'm going to attack, well, my gosh, you should be putting those videos up instead of, putting up Bruce. But Ace, why do you always put me up shirtless? Why do you put me up when I don't have a shirt on? I have that guy that you hang out with that wears a dress and he keeps attacking me. I mean, guys, there's live cams at night. Like, go look at them. Like, leave Bruce alone. I stopped. Okay, so here, guys, this is the psychotic part. I love talking about this because it is very interesting. We'll talk plenty of time about the UFO hearing later in this evening and tomorrow. I stopped, he said. He continually tells you guys that he stopped. You remember on his post in the community where he said, I'll be the bigger man and I'll let Bruce continue on his childish efforts? There is no efforts. There's no efforts of nothing. But when I bring attention to the trolls, I get people pretending to be community members that are totally so upset that, my God, Bruce, why are you talking about trolls? Why are you supporting them? Why are you giving them energy? There's no energy. There's no energy. It's that we want Bruce to shut up. But I'm a human being, and I can express my feelings here. But you keep going, using your community tab to tell lies. So he says, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, my turn now. So what happens is that video that he posted, I got the other 2 taken down. He reposted them, and now he put my face up. So you guys will see, I'll get the video taken down by myself tomorrow. No effort. So I guess this video is done, or unless there's more stuff. Him and John Walson really like writing a lot about me. Good thing I don't have journalists talking about me. Stay tuned. Okay. For more lays from Fat Bastard Bruce from space. You started this, Bruce. Again, guys. Started it. Well, you know what, Ace? I started it. Well, I'm finishing it now. But you just don't understand, do you? No, I'm not finishing it. I want you to continue because you're the one that's going to break before me. You have a psychological problem, bro. It's not funny abusing people mentally, but I get it. Your life is not easy. You don't have many friends. You're a small sized person, hairpiece and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. I'll eventually wear a hairpiece, probably myself, when I get older. And, you got to move on, my sweet friend. you got to move on and get yourself another boyfriend or something, so that so we can continue on. Each our own. Unreal. Let's try to get out of here. Boom. There we go. Stop sharing. And I'm back. And we are back. Hello and welcome, everyone. Imagine starting a video about somebody and putting his own footage, taking my video of me and writing over it, I abuse handicapped people and I'm a fat fucking bastard. A lot of attention, Don't stop the cheese. Exactly. It's exactly what I'm going to not do, my friend. Exactly. Let's scroll up here. Chris Foster, Dazzy Bling, Andrew, everyone. Darla, back. Thanks a lot, you guys. I'm doing freaking great, man. Really great. If you can imagine. Yeah, it's always horrible. It is terrible, Darla. And a lot of people don't like seeing hatred like that. So some good people will leave the community because of this commotion that Ace is trying to do. Tree of Life is also Ace of Space on his channel, and he says, oh my God, Bruce is he's going to attack now. He'll be on the offensive. He'll be mad. No, I'm not mad. I'm just posting what you're posting, Ace, and I'm going to go get that video taken down later, you guys. And what I'm hoping is for at least 100 of you to go there, and he cannot stand comments about people supporting me, right? I suggest that you mentioned to him about my music channel, maybe share a link or two on his channel so that he'll know that I have a music channel too. Let him know that you like my music. Maybe let him know that you like the research or whatever. If you're a hacker, that's what I'd be afraid of, Ace. I could only imagine there's a lot of hackers watching me. And if hackers get mad and he gets hacked, well, so be it. Yes. It's all about the scope size. Between guys, it's always been, hey Gabber, that's how it is. But anyways, he likes posting me without the shirt, guys. You know why? It's sad because he thinks that I'm ashamed of my size. I'm not ashamed of my size. Will I put rings around my nipples and twist them around because I'm not shy of my body? Probably not. Any chance? I had a shirtless photo of me on YouTube on an older video, and the trolls grabbed that. They expanded it. They elongated my nipples. They made cheeks on me like a friggin' squirrel. Listen, I'm honored. It's an honor because you don't hack and you don't troll people that aren't doing anything to bring truth out. Whistleblowers also get hacked and have a lot of problems. Often that's exactly what happens. But like I said, I've always been alone in this. I take down my own videos. Not many people report them. If some do, awesome. But I doubt it because it's my own problem. I get it. But what they're doing is very, very bad. I have some community members here, Cindy and all the people that left the channel that are now in a group of people trying to say that I'm a pedophile and stuff. I brought all this up about all the channels, the space channels that we're doing this, from John Leonard Walson all the way down to, oh my God, hundreds and hundreds of channel. We had Alien Hunter channel used to follow me, and he was riding my coattail. He even shared and featured my channel at one point. And the day I didn't, it's getting control of me. That's what people want. Bruce can't just have a friend come and meet him. It's Bruce has to share his work with his friends, and Bruce has to do collabs with people all the time. I can't just talk to people online. It's always, hey, Bruce, let's do a collab. Let's do this and do that. Only bullshitters, though. Never anyone serious, right? Not for nothing why I work alone, and all the way from the beginning. So UFO Hearing, Mutual UFO Network, which is MUFON, they were talking about them, and they talked about them to start off the UFO Hearing, saying that they were viewing amateur sightings. So nothing wrong with it. I know the MUFON is definitely a place where I've been interested to, because I'm looking at UFO videos all of my life. But the problem is that MUFON is gathering information from the public, right? I believe that the government is looking at some of that information. This is just me. It's just me. And I believe that maybe, just maybe the government would have power over MUFON for that certain things wouldn't come out. And again, that is speculation. It's an assumption. It's a theory that I have because I believe that my work is being hidden because of that. When I made it to the international televised session, I'm going to call it a session. I'm going to go back and I'm going to name the date. I was there. My face was on the panel with everyone. It was seen around the world. Thousands of people saw it. And then my video didn't show up. So for me, it could be that they wanted my work to be seen. Like, I'm not putting MUFON down. Maybe MUFON's trying to push my work out, but they have to go through the Pentagon. And when I heard the Pentagon that they're looking at everything the Mutual Network is showing as amateur videos, I understood it right away. MUFON contacted me in 3 different countries: France, the United States of America, and in Canada. And they reached me to tell me, members of the network, okay? It's MUFON researchers. Some of them even have their courses, okay? I've met plenty of them. I don't have to name them. They told me my work is incredible, especially the sighting on the moon. It has to come out to others, but it has not. So I definitely believe, as we saw the confirmation, the Pentagon themselves, DOD, defense and everything, they're definitely trying to be sure that it's not an adversarial country. I understood that right away. And I understand why I'm being hidden too. It could be because of that. If it's related to something here on Earth or an adversarial country, a danger, a threat to us, they're not going to talk about certain things. Probably why they wouldn't appreciate me talking about it. I get that, but I was never reached by any government to tell me to hang off because it was something I shouldn't be talking about. What I would have done is come on and tell you guys I can't talk about certain things. I was reached by an agency, a government agency or something. So they're probably not going to reach me that way. Ah, tu peux aller voir dans la communauté d'Azibling. Sur Bruce Caesar, ici. Tu vas voir dans la communauté, j'ai posté le lien. Allez laisser un message, rapportez s'il vous plaît la vidéo. You can report the videos. It's in the community, guys. If you want to go see Ace's Space channel, I posted his link in the community. And like I said, you're free to do what you want. I'm asking for people to legally report these videos and take them down. He's still going to get his ass hacked probably, because when hackers see what's going on with me, a lot of them do attack some big attackers on the channel. In the past, where 3 or 4 of them got their computers broiled apparently. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen again if they don't stop. He got one computer broiled, and that's probably why he's mad. But it's not me. You don't hack a channel and then get your computer trashed and then say, well, what a fucker. Be nice. Yes, Chris. It is. Too bad. Yeah, especially that. And, I have the thank guys. Have you ever heard me mention about the thanks button? It's up. I don't mention it, right? There's nothing wrong with people saying at the end of the video, hey guys, thanks. If you appreciate the video, you want to help out, you can drop off $2 on a video and stuff like that. I don't go into all these scenarios. I could. There's nothing wrong with it. But the trolls were a bit upset because I didn't do that. I didn't emphasize, that I need money. I'm here because I'm raising money. I'm here doing a full-time job. I think anyone knows that they go to a restaurant. If someone's going to give you a burger, you're going to have to give money in return for it, right? That's how it works. The beautiful part is that it's a free channel. People have access to my work for free. So I have some extra really helpful people helping, on a certain end, monetary, whatever, giving what they want and stuff. I can only thank them and appreciate it. That's all I can do. But as for spending, days and asking like, hey, I have a thanks button. Hey, you can give me $2 on a thing. Everyone does it. And it's okay because it's there to help the hosts, right? But if you go to a video and you see the thanks button and you don't click on it, don't feel that you have to click on that any time, right? Not everyone has money. And the ones that are contributing to the channel are not rich themselves. They grab payday sometimes. They give $2 here, $2 there. Here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck. That's what the trolls are worried about. So it's okay, darling. Thanks. I didn't think it was that bad. I really didn't think it was that bad. It is sad. It is sad that he's doing that, but it's not upsetting though, right? Because he's not doing it. He's not me. He doesn't mean it. He hates me. He hates me. He found out that, the last stream, just to tell you how much of a stalker he is, I took my shirt off. I was so bloody hot. And I put the screen up like that just to see the top of my shoulders. So I wouldn't show my colored nipples with the rings and everything. Anyway, just kidding. But that's, and he goes and posts an image of me with the top of my think I'm a fat bastard. So get this. Maybe he really thinks I'm fat. Maybe he, that's like, a gray alien gets off of the UFO and he goes up to, because I have feelings, guys. You must understand that, right? And my only retaliation is talking about the attacks that are happening to me. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. Even if you guys felt that it was wrong, I'm not going to feel bad. I'm here. I'm a real person. And so imagine Ace, because he's a small person, finding, I guess, everyone around him really large. I must be really big compared to Ace. But that's all it is, Ace. If you're only making fun of me being a fat bastard, it wouldn't be so bad. I wouldn't be offended. You could post in your community every single day. Bruce Sees All YouTube channel is a fat bastard and a liar. But you can do that without putting my picture there and without using my personal face. I mean, Ace, think of it. What would Ace, guys, should we do the test? What would Ace do if I took the chance and went and posted 3 of his next videos and ridiculed him the whole way, saying, what a small telescope, what a moron, what a this, what a that, I feel so bad of having said that I saw one of his quilts had a hole in it. And I felt so bad for saying that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, probably does have mental issues. And obviously, if he's at home in a basement, in a small apartment with, older carpet and stuff like that. I'm not rich. When moved in here, it's not a modern house. It's a very old house, almost 100 years old. And I'm proud of it. I'm happy of it. He should be proud of where he is too. And he should move on, right? He should move on because it's sad. It's sad seeing that people want to attack my channel just because of that. So he's not alone. There's lots of trolls that attack, but Ace of Space is the first, I confirm, when the attack started with John Lear at the beginning and all his surrounding friends. People didn't like me hooking up with John Lear. John Walson's still on the attacks. Do you all know Limey Watcher channel? Guys, seriously. I should go now to see if he's talking about me. It's that would be a funny thing, actually. Somebody told me to go in his community because they said that he was talking to me. So what do you mean he's talking to me? A lady in the community. So I went to see, and I guess for years, every time he's been just commenting about me, I guess, and he's worried, poor Limey Watcher, that I stole all his research. Guys, I'm trying to prove there's aliens on the moon. Imagine if I made a video saying, guys, I have no telescope, but I know for a fact that there's aliens on the moon, and here's why I know. And then I'd get like hundreds or thousands of subscribers. That doesn't really work. Wait. Purely, yes. Merci, Dazibling. It's illegal what he's doing. And not just a defamation. He's using my image and posting over the image, I abuse handicapped children. Every single handicapped child in this town, I was driving around. Every one of them. And I love each and every one of them. But they're still watching the channel. They're going to be very disappointed seeing that. The people. It's a little embarrassing. But aside from that, not much. It doesn't affect me in any way. If he knows he's going to get the video taken down, I don't understand how he can take the chance in doing that, though. But yes, Andrew, my awake friend, it's exactly it. If he mentioned the alcohol problem and he mentioned, listen, guys, I'm starting. I think last week I said it. I said this alcohol has a problem. if they want me to start doing that too, I can, play childish games, but it's like I said, it's illegal. The goal is for him is to see me. Today was the UFO hearing I was supposed to talk about. And there was a lot of, hype around me talking about my research. Everyone's so freaking pissed off because I bought a solar telescope. It's just ridiculous. It was the same thing with the 14-inch telescope, right? But all that friggin' investment is a lot of money. The solar telescope with the objects I have to go back and get, the setup, the table, and everything is just under $3,000, right? And I didn't take it out of the fundraiser. But the fundraiser is still there. It's still thanks to you all. It's from contributions, donations. I put everything aside. I pay my rent. I get a bit of food. Okay. A bottle of wine once a month, right? I haven't drank in 2 months, even though I'm not an alcoholic. I'm trying to be on a diet. I'm trying to thin myself down. Look out, Ace. A nice sexy ass coming up. But that's how it is. Aside from that, I'm not a bad person doing anything bad at all. I don't feel ashamed for talking about that piece of shit at all. I have a heart too. Eh? That's what you have to say. So, hey, Kai. Yes. Yeah, absolutely weird science. Agent Orange Baby, how's it going, my friends? Grip Rippers in the house. Yes, we're back live. Unfortunately, Mix ma'am. Why? It's a sad state of affairs and disruptive. And on a personal note, bollocks up my Friday viewing and chats with Bruce Nationals. Thank you so much. It's true. Absolutely. We have so much to talk about too. You put your shirt off stream in this porn folder. I like that one. Hey, don't get mad, guys. I'm just laughing. It's funny. That is funny. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Keep fighting a good fight. Everything continues on. You took away from my sun viewing time this afternoon. Too bad. The sun was, hey, last video didn't get any views, guys. 1,000 views stopped. Showed a beautiful friggin' sun with all the sunspots on it. And I talked about more UFO science on the surface of the moon. Yeah, Daryl. And like I said, I got a lot of people even from here that watch it are from MUFON. Not insulting any of you, but if you feel insulted, I'm very sorry for it. But if you're at MUFON, yeah, I was connected by a whole bunch of people of them. And it was really weird that somebody accessed me and said, I connected you up a meeting with, where I'm not talking about just researchers. I'm talking about the founders, my friends, the people in charge of MUFON Network. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. They reached me wanting to see my work. And then a governmental ufology association reached me right after I got the chance to do 3 or 4 radio interviews for over an hour. One of them was almost 2 hours, if not longer, about my research and my work. That caused a lot of people to hate me. And of course, here in Quebec, there are laws about talking about that. So I was shut off right after the radio interview. That was it. That was the end. Never got much more attention. And the subscribers, well, I was, not talking. I don't know if you noticed, didn't mention that we hit 92,000 because I don't think a lot of us are real. Okay? The ones coming in, unfortunately. During the stream right now, I went to look and I think we lost about 35 subs. So it's just to show sometimes they let subs come in, but they leave afterwards. But that's how it is. Dazzy, I appreciate that. That's all I'm asking for. If you guys agree that it's offensive, if you saw me putting up videos of Ace of Space saying, oh, piece of shit, and then, oh, Ace is writing piece of shit. When you see that, like Penny Bunny, right? You see Penny Bunny, what a piece of shit. And then the other channel, what a piece of shit. And they just go slag. They slag themselves. That's what they do. Penny Bunny, another troll that was here on the channel that attacked the channel with some people that were infiltrated in the channel. On members too. I got a lot of members. Imagine we don't have a lot of members, but there are a lot of members that are not real and that they're here to cause problems. Back over from Cindy's channel, there's 2 of them here that just became members again. I don't get it. They're calling me pieces of shit, but they want to be members on my channel. So that's how it is. Exactly. Same here. The threats, C5. Hello. The threats here, my friend. C5. You're back up here, brother. You're still there. Yeah. Why did the fan stop? My energy. Get a shot, Ace. Get a shot. Get a shot. Ace. To show a nipple? I'm going to try to pull out a nipple. Hey, guy. No, don't worry. I won't do that. Meanwhile, Gabber Beast likes hamburgers. Wants some meat? Just kidding, guys. Third attempt. Yep. Up my third attempt. We destroyed the live stream. Absolutely destroyed it, but it's okay. We'll make it up tonight's stream. And I said I was streaming tomorrow. So we're going to stream again tomorrow. I don't know what time. I have at 1 p.m. on the French channel, but I will be back up. C5 Circle, my friend, says, got infrared footage uploading, Bruce. Yeah, man, you got this, brother. You got that new scope. Looks wicked, man. Absolutely. Lots of work to do on it. And even had some problems with some threads not being in it. Had to return it. Got another one back. It's coming, though. The truth is coming. My friends will be able to set up and do a lot of tests all week. People were saying, Bruce didn't even post his solar scope. It's so unreal how people are so upset. If Bruce bought a scope for under $3,000 so they can put it away. Just wanted to tease you guys. Just wanted to do the unboxing. I don't use it, in reality. Yes, Annette, it's really me. I'm live this time. Jason Berezny, Elias Barnes, Pete Benton, thank you so much, brother. Good to see you back once again, bro. Absolutely. Thanks a lot. Peter Benton. Unreal, eh? I am Kai's in the house. Kimberly Ray. Kimberly, thanks so much for the comments on all the platforms, on all the channels. I love you for it. Thank you so much. Tonality, hey Bruce, what is the biggest personal telescope that you can hook up to? And sir, hey, that's a hell of a good question. Thanks again, Peter. I have some people that ask me, Bruce, are you allowed having access to buying a large telescope? Well, there actually is a limitation. There is a limitation. I don't know what the size is, limitation, but I'm pretty sure we are good for 20 or 30 inches. 40 inches, I believe, started to be a problem for the government. As for the university here that follows me in Montreal, my gosh, I have people, about 20, 30 people following me from the university that have the big telescope and a 43-inch. Some of them are my fans. Some of them hate me. You could only imagine what they talk about me. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall there. I mean, it comes down to like, everyone's here on YouTube to show a video, not just because they want to have the attention. Some people are here to want to express themselves. There's lots of reasons for being here on YouTube. And me, one of them was getting attention to the research, to get people interested as much as they can about the research. And, well, some people sometimes talk about the channel in a good way. So that's a positive thing. Michelle Adams, thanks so much for being here. Byrne, thanks again, brother. Stump Jumperlandia. Michael Orleans. Yes. Our retarded, completely idiotic prime minister. Disgraceful, disgusting. These are devils, guys. These are like elite shit that's running the countries. I'm sorry that won't talk about it anymore. But that's how it is. Well, I don't know why there'd be a limit on the size, but I do. In reality, they don't want us getting too close to the moon. Could just see me with a 43-inch telescope. It was the dream. As the beginning, I said I was going to get myself a 43-inch scope because the university had 43. Probably try to get 50 if I had to. That's big. And Bruce is a big fat ass, but he ain't going to be able to bring the scopes outside, no matter how fat I am. That's for sure. Ryan, get a tenner there, and they'll never get rid of you. That's right, Darla. Only the good ones. Only the ones that come around. Even Darla, like I told the other day, I said, Darla, take a break. Don't be so jumpy anymore by posting the people's channels. Like, nobody appreciates it, right? Not you guys, but, the image that the trolls are trying to make. That was a bit harsh this morning, seeing those videos back up like that. Thanks again, Michael. Dragon Sage is in the house. Hey, everything's jumping. What the hell's going on? Ryan Holloway, yeah, Prime Minister Biden, all go, yeah, literally, like, it's sad. Isn't it so sad? My friends in France, it's the same. Excuse me. They say it's done. The government was taken over. It was an infiltration. It's not hard, eh? 2 words: coup d'état. The end. Exactly it. 100% evil. The CGI are clones. Real ones gone. Yep, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of bot channels on YouTube. I guess only is it 10 or 15% of bot channels on Twitter are all bot channels. People go, that's not a lot. 15%, not a lot. Do you know how many people are on Twitter? A lot of bot channels. We found out that the president didn't have any subscribers when Elon tried to buy Twitter. And anyways, I don't even know what's going on with that anymore. Apparently, he's not buying it anymore. And don't take my word for as fact. I'm hearing stuff up and down at this guy, trying to take it or not. Say to yourself, it's all deliberate to try to stop those elites, to slow them down. Those eye holes will be slowed down. Little pause there. Everything is so jumpy. I'm just on the bottom. Daryl, how's it going, man? Thank you, Darla. Yeah, definitely check out Peter's channel. Castles and sun viewing and everything, guys. It's pretty cool when somebody is willing to spend money to call you names. Yes, it's an honor. Exactly. I may think, well, at least I'm worth that to them. Exactly. And that's how I look at it. I told my mother there's a lot of shitty trophies in this line of work, which is a line of work, which I call it a line of work. And it's my own field, not even considered a real business, as some say. I just pay taxes and have a business number online, but it doesn't matter. Online business number. But that's what they say. I hope it does go public. Thanks, my friend. It will. It'll go public, but they won't say, look at Bruce caught. It'll come out from somewhere else, and that's perfect. I'm okay with that. Damn right, look up. Thanks so much, Annette. You rock too, sister. Going camping this weekend. I hope it's clear out. Oh, awesome. That's the weather. Doesn't last long, Annette. I don't know if you're in a place where there's always beautiful weather or you have no winter or not, but here summer arrives. First few days are scalding, scorching, and humid. And then you got 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks are done, the summer starts really descending. You got about a week or 2 of heat. And then we're stuck back with 8 or 9 months of damn, really hot weather. Sure, Tenuzo. I'll talk about the lunar waves with pleasure. Give me a second. That's a good one. I'm heating up my coffee, guys. We started unprofessionally, so I'm going to finish off unprofessionally. But don't worry, it won't last till the next stream. Sort of reheated my coffee like 16 times. The lunar wave is definitely one of my favorites. I'm going to get my fat ass up again to go get the coffee. Almost ready. You know, Ace, I can always lose weight, but you can't make yourself bigger. Your bones are your bones. Tanuso, talking about the lunar wave. When Crow 777 showed it the first time and called it a lunar wave, I posted a video and I called it a ripple effect in the fabrics of space and time continuum. Space and time continuum. Never thought I'd be talking about that. Oh, Mom, I hope you're watching. Space and time continuum. A star. The way it sits in the universe. You know, when the science channels show you the universe or the matrix as being all these grids on both ways. Well, imagine holding a sheet of paper and putting a ball in the center of it. What happens? You get this weight on the bottom, the effect of the star that's pushing away the continuum of space and time. And why am I explaining this? Because I'm going to get to the answer of what I believe those lunar waves are. It could be a change in the continuum of space and time. Stars, by changing the continuum of space and time around them, causes bending of light. And the bending of light is the way that they are finding stars deep in space. It's the way the James Webb Telescope does their patents, the way they're able to see lights, and the way they were able to find planet AGD1 a couple days ago far out is because they're using the light bending technology. The way I can see the elevation on the surface is the light bending technology. So the lunar wave, I believe that there's a bigger star or planet, asteroid or meteor inside of our solar system. It's logical what I'm saying. It will affect the space and time continuum. And the way it showed, well, it could be those waves that we're seeing. If something comes in to the solar system, it could be that those waves, we see them going by the moon because it's a larger object that's coming into the solar system. It could also be an object, two neutron stars that hit or collide. It'll cause an incredible amount of energy and definitely some waves, an explosion going outwards from interstellar space or from whatever. We could get those waves, maybe even see them. And what I believe is that what we were seeing about that lunar wave as it was going across the surface, which, by the way, I hope you guys saw it. I got a double lunar wave, 3 wave captures, if not 4, but only 2 of them that were really, really clear. The first one, less clear than the double one. But when you look at that line, the ripple that's going across the moon, you could tell that it's pushing space and time, or it's causing all the compression of the electrons and atoms and everything at the speed of this wind and everything that's pushing through space, that maybe the cameras are capturing them. Maybe the naked eye could not see these things because the cameras capture things sometimes. Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that one, bro. Annette, I hope you have an amazing weekend camping. Keep us posted. Check from the phone. No. If you go camping, don't you dare come and check my channel. Maybe at night. Sugar Bee, if you only knew that some of my closest friends had the big mouths. Ones I appreciate sometimes a lot. Thanks again, Kai. Hey, bro, how's it going, man? I hope you're feeling better. I hope things are going good. I haven't caught up on the channel and everything. I was worried about Hope, man. I hope Hope was doing okay, and if not, well, sorry to bring it back up. I didn't go double check to see what was going on. The feed looks like it's jamming up, my friends. Maybe it's because I'm getting so much support. Yeah, we got to be careful with the V's, hey guys. Try to use V word because you get them taken down. Just leave the comments up, guys. Don't take it down. But and if you do get your comments taken down by a mod that doesn't block you, that just removes the comment, don't be offended. Come back and ask why, because I'm asking them myself to take down any mention of that 3-letter word with the fighting going on in Ukraine and stuff. We're not allowed talking about it. I don't agree with it, but I'm respecting the platform's guidelines, like Ace and everybody should do, right? In reality. They're creating a distraction to get you away from the Durham trial. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Kai. Yeah. Probably have a lot of mules here too in my Thank you so much, Darla. It's not claimed you can see it that I know of. Question for Bruce: did you ever have a UFO sighting when you were younger? I had to sleep last night. Daryl, thank you so much for asking me. I have, but I don't know if it was Karen. Hello. Hi, Karen. Sorry I missed you guys. Yoga with Denise. Thank you very much for being here. I was a good one, Daryl. When my dad died, and even before he died, and before my grandfather passed away, when I started getting spiritual encounters, my friend, it was maybe a couple of weeks or maybe a month or two before the big events that were going to happen in my life. My grandfather was going to pass away. My father was going to pass away. And I did, I was reached. And I would even say that my grandfather reached me before he passed on. And, but it wasn't him. It wasn't him from home doing magic. There was something, it was very, very special. Like his soul came and told me that he was going to pass away, and without necessarily being him that knew it, but told me I was going to be okay. Guys, there was a mention when I was young by some adults, because I say adults because the beings were tall, obviously, that told me that I was going to be okay in life, is what they told me. And it's very emotional. It's life-changing what I saw. And it's unbelievable. But there's another there's another life out there, that people don't believe it, but there really is. And people contact dead relatives. It's happened. I have done so. And if you're contacting dead relatives, it means one thing: that image that we have of death and somebody dying and then disappearing and going into darkness without having anything out there is a lie. It's a definite lie. We don't understand what happens to the body after. And if a family member returns, I know a lot of you keep telling me it wasn't your dad, it was a demon. And I have a lot of respect for that, but I just don't really see the utility of a demon doing that, because there's only certain things that a family member can tell me for me to know it's them. And I did the test and it really was them. So when I was young, there was a man. No, I'm not looking at a man. I'm trying to find the hat that I wanted to show you. Yeah, it is there. Hang on. You know the old Quakers? back in the days when they talk about Quaker people and they had black hats on. And anyways, it was a Quaker hat. I have one that's similar to a Quaker hat, but it's Revolution hat. So 5.5 years old, almost 6 years old. My dad's alive. My grandfather's alive. Nobody knows about the tragedy that's going to happen, or and then in the morning, one morning in my home, I saw an older man, very old man. He looked dirty, like just bad skin and stuff, like really old man. And maybe it was me I was seeing. He had black eyes, blacker than mine, guys. It was blacker than my freaking eyes. No, seriously, like to there, and cracks and stuff in his face. Really mean old man that I saw, and he was just staring at me. But I remember looking at his hat, and his hat had a big metal clip on it, like a buckle. And that's why today I'm saying the Quaker guy that came to see me, because I looked that up a lot later, many years later. And the hat, when I saw a certain Quaker guy with the pointy tip shoes, I flipped. I said, that was the guy that I saw. So yes, if I was to take a guess, it would have been something I saw from in the year maybe 1700s, 1600s, maybe before that, 1800s maybe. Because I believe that when somebody sees a spirit, it could be just a reoccurring image for whatever the hell the reason. I don't understand. It has to have to do with time traveling. It has to have to do with time traveling. Maybe we're in a time traveling machine right now. That split second that we would have been in it is going to be an eternity. So in other words, this whole stream, the next stream coming up, probably the rest of your life. If we were to travel in a time traveling machine, I'm getting off course now, I guess. I wouldn't want to try it, because I believe that time traveling would take the same length to get to where you want to go, that you would have to spend 30 years to go back 30 years in the time machine, but you'd probably go back 30 years. But if you go back 30 years, you're not going to be there. It's another time. It's always another time. I believe when you go back in time, it's not true. I never thought I'd say this, but I have a hard time believing in traveling through time. Not so much. Materializing and appearing elsewhere. Okay, for me, it's not exactly like time traveling. Andrew Basiago, they talk about the portal on Mars, where they say that there's a Stargate there in an ancient excavation site or archaeological site in the ground, which again, it makes me laugh, because they're obviously in the ground on Mars, because if there's people living there, humans, whatnot, companies and parks and stuff like that, right? It could be that humans colonize the entire effing universe. Okay. Just look at China and then think. Okay. Think. Yes, the only alien we've ever seen on the moon was whether it's true or not, was the Mona Lisa. They labeled her, and she was Asian. So go figure. Go figure. Never even heard of him. That's what you got to do, Annette. Enjoying retirement. Good for you. People wait till they're 100,000 years old to retire. Don't. Retire as often as you can. As often. As soon as you can. I mean, not often. You'll only retire once, I guess. Well, we got a lot of, yes, Photoshop experts out there. Thanks a lot, Sugar Bee. Appreciate that. Time is how one perceives it, a construct. It It doesn't really exist. That makes sense. That makes sense. So that feeling that we have in our minds waiting several hours, well, that's time, you know. But I always had a hard time with that one. When they say time doesn't exist, in reality, it does on Earth. Sure as hell does on Earth, you know. But it's the aging process that people, you know, are aging. Is it time? Well, it takes time to age, but in reality, time is just theoretical, like gravity. Everything's theoretical. Humans are theoretical. Skittles are theoretical. The guy loses it. Makeup, lipstick all over his mouth. Love you, Ace. Always wanted to know what it was like being crazy. Lunar waves is caused from the aliens eating the moon because the moon is made out of cheese. Exactly. It's every bloody shovel they put in to take it out. Crescent Blade. Why is Ace of Space calling you a liar? He's a fucking dick. No, yeah, that's why. There's no other reason why. I don't think. Why are you asking, Crescent Blade? Are you faking being attacked? I just showed you the attack. I just showed you the attack. What do you mean am I faking being attacked? Trolls everywhere, guys. You got to love the comments. Hi, Bruce. I watch you a lot. Sorry, I don't comment too much. I watch you on my, don't feel bad. Nobody does. Doesn't comment too much. I watch you on my television, not my phone. Thank you so much. But I always hit that like button. Keep going. Thank you so much, Don. Don Ginnip. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Karen. Pat's in the house. Top of the morning to you too. Thanks a lot, my friends. Appreciate that. The weather used to be regular here and the sky blue, but now has white haze. Yes, all the time here too. At night, it's better. Arizona. Hey, that's almost surprising in Arizona because Arizona is known, right, Annette, for the incredible blue skies that are always there. They're always known for the incredible blue skies that are there. It's unreal. Right on. Could be the gravitational communication devices they're testing on the moon causing lunar waves. Yep. Mentioned that too in the past about seeing different types of sound waves. I also mentioned the lunar wave could be a sound wave device, different, decibels. They're HARP sending many decibels up to maybe the moon. They're putting up a satellite between Earth and the moon, they said, for communications, and they're putting the internet up on the moon, access for the people in 2025. So they say that we'll be going there. You probably all don't know, but it'll be put back to 2026 or 2028, but you won't hear about that right away. That will only come out at the last minute. Lunar wave was well. Cool, Bruce. You got me using my scope, investing in some better lenses to upgrade my view of the cosmos. Yes, sir. Right on, brother. The moon is made for a telescope, huh, Bruce? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. You can't see the moon with a telescope. It's impossible to see the moon with a telescope. And the guy turns around and says, this is my image of the Andromeda nebulae. If you can get the Andromeda nebulae and all the colors on it, imagine the beautiful colors and all the truth you can see on the moon by filming there. Duh. It's true. Which videos do you have on the lunar waves? Would love to see it. Absolutely, my friend. You click videos, you click the search circle, which is the, I got it in English, magnifying lens, and you type in lunar wave. Type in double lunar wave, you type in lunar ripple. I got 3 or 4 or 5 videos of different lunar wave captures, and 4 lunar wave captures, and the double one that I got. So you're looking for a double lunar wave. When you type that in, you'll see a couple of videos come up, and they'll all be talking about that double lunar wave. It's the same thing as Scrogon. You see it going across the moon, and you see a second one going across the moon. And, Bruce got it, but there'll be no mention about Bruce getting it. Everyone's asking if you get the lunar wave, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Crow, I got the lunar wave, bro. Put my work up, bruh. Let people know that I got some shit. Unreal. Unreal. How Bruce is hidden. Oliver Klein, hello to you. I'm debating on bringing iPad to too tempting and phone stinks. Lol, yes. I was listening, I promise. I ain't worried, and I love you for it, Annette. Thank you very, very much. I had the same spiritual encounter when abused physically as a child. Ismail, thank you very much for sharing that. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. Very sorry that you had to go through that. Thanks so much for sharing it. I know a lot of people have gotten through those terrible times by talking about it and stuff. I had a light being, maybe an angel. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Appear and tell me I was going to be okay. Wow. That's maybe you came here. That was a message for me to know. I felt peace over my entire spirit. Beautiful. Same here. Same here. Even energy now. Energy. People that have problems with the energy and the energy comes in them have a hard time being in public. I can't even be around too many people. I faint. And it's not funny. I'm serious. Can't be in big gatherings. The energy around me, the pain. I'm an empath, and it's like I'm feeling the shit everyone's going through. I'm feeling the hatred. I'm feeling the love at the same time. It's like this up and down. Imagine our minds connecting right now. Every one of us connecting our minds together right now. Okay. And imagine knowing what the other person is thinking. Guaranteed there will be only 6 of us staying here. And 6 of us are going to look at each other and say, wow, I'm surprised. Good thing I didn't say anything bad about you. Same here, right? A mind. How does a mind work? Imagine. If the moon is mozzarella cheese, that is definitely why I cannot go there, because I'm allergic to cheese. I'll die landing on the planet or suffocate in the atmosphere. Most incredible. So when I used to go turn the light on over the television at my mom's house, we were in an apartment then. It was way back. I pulled on the light switch and I would back up. I would back into the living room and I would put my hands on my eyes and I would back up. I would back up with my hand behind me. And when I would get to the light switch, I would pull the light switch and then I would go like this. Don't forget it was on the light. It was beside the light I saw him. And I know today that they appear, guys, beside electrical boxes. They appear beside brass statues and objects. Churches have encounters in there and spirits in there because there's so much brass and, conductors. That's how the spirit world connects to ours. You cannot say it's only spiritual. It's science. There's science to it. There's something they have to do to be able to open a doorway, and it's the science and a portal that everyone will see. It's not the portal you're seeing. You're seeing the continuum of space and time being distorted outwards. Okay. They'll talk about that about black holes in the coming years there, for whatever the reason. Now I'm so into this shit, so deeply into it. I studied light. That's what got me to be able to know everything that I'm doing today. I studied about light. How does light interact? How does photons work? Everyone knows about photons, but just nobody knows how they work. Of course not. We're not, in that line of field, and we'd have to spend days upon end studying photons, right? But there's lots we don't know. And now more than I'm studying that, light and the continuum of space and time, physics and all this, my brain's going to take me 30 years to be able to even explain it to you all. But the reason why a spirit appears is because it needs physical elements to appear. It needs the conducting physical element of brass. It needs to be in an area where there's a lot of static electricity to appear. The same way a lightning strike hits the ground. In reality, it's the opposite, right? Not a lot of people know that either. Lightning doesn't hit the ground. Lightning leaves the ground. Um, a lightning rod has a friend, and before it knows where to hit, its friend, a very electrifying friend, sometimes three friends, will explain to the lightning how to hit the ground. And lightning searches. That's why you see in Walt Disney movies where you see the smoke in the little cartoons, they're going like they're alive. The smoke's alive. Ever notice that? It boggles my mind seeing all that today, making it look like the smoke's alive. Remember the smoke in Walt Disney was always alive? It had hands and arms with, no. It was all to manipulate our perception. It was all for people. Some people want people to wake up. People wake up in movies by looking at movies. Some people watch the movie and they flip out. They said, "Oh my God, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen." And there's something in that, that people have that intelligence of understanding what is to come. Like I smell that says abused at a young age, had an angel or somebody uplifting came to him and told him he was going to be okay. Well, they told me too. And it was right before my dad died. My grandfather too died. And before I went through hell at school and so on and so forth. And now, so on and so forth. And now I'm up to 47 years old. And I'm only realizing today that maybe it was some alien encounters, right? I never thought of that when I was young. My dad, when he passed away after that, every encounter that I had, well, a lot of people tell me it's demons, it's demons, it's demons. I know there's bad out there, guys. I know there's bad out there. I saw my friend's shadow try to stab me, and it's something bad. I get it. But if I was to tell you that my friend's shadow took possession and became someone in that portal that was on the wall, we all three of us saw a shadow running after us. The shadow picked up a knife. He became a statue. My friend's shadow became a statue. We looked at his shadow and he was going like this. Didn't move. My friend was moving around. I said, "What the hell?" And we looked at the three shadows. An effing bone chilling effect went down my spine. An incredibly bone chilling effect went down my spine. And I realized that there's everything around us. I just started realizing, I said it as a joke the other day. I said, I don't even walk around naked at home anymore when I'm alone. There's always someone there watching you without being paranoid. Oh, I fucking am paranoid. All right. There's no paranoia has to do with it. Everyone's being watched. The government themselves are watching us online. And so when that UFO hearing ended, y'all, when that UFO hearing ended, I started getting hundreds of subs on my channel. That's right. Now the camera stopped working because somebody that was in charge of my camera disappeared out of my computer. And now my computer and Google and Chrome are asking me like, "Bruce, who the hell are you? I'm a new person here." Right. This morning on my channel, YouTube sent me a notification saying that now I can have members on my channel. So those of you that do hack, the white hackers, and understand what I just told you, they fucked the script on my channel. YouTube doesn't even know how many subscribers I have. YouTube doesn't even know if I'm legitimate or not. We lose contact with YouTube and I often. So it started out by entities and it finished off with talking about YouTube, but that's how it is. It makes no sense. I'm from UK, so we have loads of name cheese, Leicester, Cheshire, etc. Oh yes, for sure. I'm the big cheese here on YouTube. You guys know that? Well, according to 4th Ezra, it talks about 7 days person will see either joy or horror before going to sleep. Of course, you saw waking up Samuel, your soul waking up Samuel. Thank you very much, Ryan. I believe in awakenings, guys. I believe in the expression, the third eye, the pineal gland, the opening up of your your senses and connecting with other people. We're a magical race. Gate Smasher often said it. And, we go up and down. We go up and down. People, humans are magical. And every time the up and down, what I'm saying is every time the elites take over the humans, that magic and, the dumbing of the human race and the destruction, depopulation of Earth and all, it's because we're a magical race. We're all over the freaking galaxy, all over the galaxy. Humans making projects everywhere. And humans have emotions. And emotions in an entity is the effing most scariest thing to even imagine that the aliens could have. You can only imagine an alien hating us, an advanced race. What do you think would happen? We wouldn't be here. Definitely wouldn't be here. Thanks, you guys. If you share my work, thank you so much. Yes, David Icke. Thanks, Daryl. So it was an interesting stream. Yeah. A bit after I made Hope better, I was worried, then angry, and swelled head. Yeah, good. If that's what I just heard properly, I love hearing that, bro. I love you, man. I'm happy that member will stay in your family. Exactly, Chris. Are we real? Am I real? Am I even here? Are there any movies or TV shows, space and aliens that you really enjoy? Tenuzo, I've never watched any, and it's so embarrassing, guys. I've never watched Independence Day. I've never watched Aliens. The only alien movie I've ever saw was Critters back in the 80s or 90s. Didn't look at Independence Day. None of them. None of any space video. I don't know why, guys. A lot of you ask me that, and I don't know why. I don't know why I don't go see space videos. Honestly, I don't know why. I'm afraid that if I start watching space movies, it'll probably look like my research. I prefer to do the real thing. But yeah, I haven't seen, any space movies. I have to admit it, 7 months ago or 8 months ago, I went and listened to 7 Star Trek movies in a row. It took me all day because I wanted to get up to date with what they were saying, and the shit just scared me. Everything they were saying was so scary. Sounds like they're talking about today, right? Everything sounds so it's weird. It's like double context of things. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I hear things now today, and it's like a deja vu of something that's reoccurring, the same shit again, always recurring. Like we are in a bloody stuck in a time machine, a time warp or something. People will come in my mind like crazy before they pass. See, that's another thing, the close ones. That's my situation on my end, Annette, what happens. And yeah, a lot of you have had that experience too. I don't usually relish it till afterwards. Kind of strange. It's happened a lot. And yeah, and because you're not thinking of it, like if you were to say, all right, someone's going to die, someone's sick in a family, I'm going to start preparing to get these vibes. You're not going to get any vibes at all. Not going to get any vibes at all. Only once, and not true, twice actually, with my brother, I heard a screeching, screaming people and wind in the house, cold air. You know the peppermint patty commercial where the guy's in his chair and the wind's blowing him away and he's looking at the screen and he's like, his face is bright? Happened with my brother at my mother's home. The screeching, screaming, horrifying sound coming from somewhere where all the frames on the wall, the picture frames on the wall were shaking, and this wind, this gust of wind, and one loud screech like that. And I was talking with my brother about spirits, and that was during an electrical storm. in an electrical storm, spirits and encounters can happen. Did you guys like? Do you guys know that there's a video here of me speaking out loud with crazy events happening in paranormal, and I'm saying, "Well, there's a ghost here. Make the smoke alarm upstairs go off," and it did go off, and I have all that proof and video as I'm sitting down here. Go upstairs with all my windows open. Okay, the worst of it. I have it right here in a drawer. And when I go to bed, I take this out. It's brand freaking new. Okay. It's got all the alarms on it for different emanations of everything. And I put that on the table before I go to bed. And every time I put it out on the table before going to bed, it wakes me up in the middle of the night. And no, there isn't any reading of anything here, but it wakes me up all the time. The fire alarm upstairs does that. The fire alarms down here do that. And what people don't understand is that someone that has a spiritual encounter is because something occurred, a tragedy in a family, and then you have a spiritual encounter. And after that spiritual encounter, you're going to have problems with digital devices. Everything that's digital devices, I could make a book about it. The things that break here. And no, it's not coincidence. And yes, I believe it has to do with something, a phenomena or something paranormal. Everything always digitally breaking like that. But this alarm, okay, I can't put it up on my ceiling, okay? Even if I leave, because I come back home, the alarms are blaring. All the alarms are freaking blaring. It's always been, right? It's always been. I had a cell phone, right? Cell phone didn't work. My grandfather's clock, always problems with it. I should show you guys what happens with that clock when it starts going playing different songs and shit. I'll never be able to prove that, but they exist. Spirits exist. I'm one person that has a hell of a lot of spiritual encounters. Whether I'm in the woods somewhere, there's always something. I mean, there's always a fat guy running out of the woods, running to his car. I can't go anywhere without having a friggin' encounter or something like that. It's always been. Do people believe it? No. So I show the research of what I'm capturing. And I believe maybe something's helping me, guiding me know where and how to find them. Who knows, But I can't put these up. Problem with the friggin' energy. So long story short, I have that video showing the alarms going off. I have the video with the lights flashing in the bathroom. And at the same time, I had my garbage bag that was just a freshly, listen, I open the fridge. Okay. Every month, every human being does this. That's no more good. That's no more good. That's no more good. All right, we'll put that out later. Tie a knot in it. Stick it on the handle. Start the vacuum. And then the bag starts going left and right, lifting up and stuff like that. I filmed it. Spiritual encounters. There's something in the air, something magnetic. And when that happens, here's the crazy part. I go outside and the phone too flashing. I filmed it too there. Phone flashing twice, flashing once, even when it's off the handle. I go outside and there's a UFO in the sky. There is a stationary UFO that is sitting there in the sky and that is not moving. And I always get so excited and say, maybe it's because of the UFO. So no, I'm not crazy thinking that there's ghosts all running after me. I think it could be have to do with the frequencies. There's so many frequencies out there. And if you do CB, AM, FM, CB radio, there's skip. They call it skip. When you're modulating, I used to talk on the overpass here in Montreal to people in California and truckers in California with big rigs. You guys are allowed boosting your rigs and your AM CBs. We're not allowed boosting them here. And you guys have anywhere from 30 to 50. I don't know how much, anyways, in energy of boost. Like you guys boost the hell out of your radios. And the skip means there's a frequency. That frequency, like a ghost, the frequency's there, and it doesn't run to California because, it's too far. So it gets lost. And then there's another one to skip. So what happens is California's over here. So because of everyone modulating, breaker, where's your 1020? Where are you at? What, 8877? Everyone's talking on the AM FM radio. It causes the frequencies to perform many lines over one another. And then you go breaker. and then you're in California and they talk to me. I used to do, I was a big AM, FM radio. I had the bass and everything. Been doing that for years. Upper, lower side bend radio, also FM radios. Was familiar with that, doing tests. And we used to talk to people way, way outside of this country. Thank you very much. And the person just disappeared. And I was going to say thank you. Let me scroll down here. Yes, copper, Annette. Copper, brass. Like all these things, right? Lots of brass here in my house. Lots of brass here in my house. Thank you for that generous contribution. Who just gave me a contribution? Now, why would I not be able to see who contributed to the channel? Forest Disclosure. Sorry, my friend. I see you now. Thanks a lot, man. Cal has entered the chat. Friday night. Tall can on me, bruh. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me bring this smoke alarm back. Thank you very much. I want you guys all to know that I'm never going to leave this platform or stop doing the work. It can happen sometimes if there's an attack. If I was to go down, just, I'm going to be back. You probably won't even have time to try to look for me where I am. I have a Rumble opened up, having problems there too, but you could also go there. I'm on Patreon. For those on Patreon. Hey, do you know I had a thanks button? No, just kidding. I wanted to say it. Pruny22. Thanks a lot for being here. Oh my God, my grandmother at most clock at 5:08, and for a year I tried to find out what 5:08 was. It was Mother's Day. Oh wow, that's awesome. Stacy, thanks Sullivan for sharing that. There's some beauty in it, right? Whoop, hello. The fourth kind was a real disclosure. Thank you very much. Yeah, Stacy, we see messages sometimes, and sometimes we see them after our family members pass away, and we realize it afterwards. My mother gets it a lot from my dad and says that on her birthday, she gets, listen, my mother used to get phone calls on the day, maybe not calls, maybe once it occurred. I don't want to put lies in her mouth, but, coincidence or not, somebody called either looking for my dad or wishing her a happy birthday or something. It was weird. It was odd. I believe the messages that come back to us, and there's a little connection. When I pass away, my family's going to want to, I told them to bury me 12 feet deep, not 6, because you better be sure that I'm gone, because I am definitely going to be around. Definitely going to be around. No, I won't be rushing through that portal yet of light. I'm going to look around first, maybe do like a net, set up a camp, do a little bit of camping before going in to see who goes in the hole and who comes out or what happens. I'll give someone $10 to go into that light hole and come back out and let me know if everything's okay inside before I go in. I don't know. I could just see they send me to hell. And when I get there in hell, Satan looks like Ace of Space. There's this little shithead munchkin with a hairpiece and a big pitchfork, keeps giving you orders. You're like, oh my God, this is a nightmare. Horrible nightmare. Yeah, long time, been there, done that, of course. I even get hacked with VPNs. Governments are good at hacking VPNs. Thank you very much, Barb East, Twinsy. it's a time, eh? That's incredible. Thank you so much, Stacy, for sharing that. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry to hear about the death, of course. And but yeah, we get signs back. I can assure you, Tracy, that your family members are thinking of you. They're definitely thinking of you. Even after death, there's something. Maybe there are more parts to us. We have a physical part. We have probably the soul, the spiritual part. There's maybe a connection, a mind. You know, how many branches of us are there that consist of being one human being? If we were to see everything going to and from us as a frequency, we would be amazed to see what's around us. But I've told a lot of people that were very upset not getting the chance to say goodbye to their family relatives. Lie down in your bed or in your car or even in the bathroom at work. 2 words. Hear me. That's it. That's it. Don't even worry. Of course, they're going to hear you. They're going to sense everything about you, because I believe that when somebody goes on to the other side, they bring back ties from their life. The same way when we're reborn or born, that we have memories of past lives, in theory, whether it be real or not. I remember that elderly lady in my dream. I could cry just thinking about her for some reason. She was my wife. She was very, very old, that lady. But in my dream, I remembered we had spent our lives together. It's incredible. And I cried when I woke up, and I felt sad. And I said, who the fuck is that? Who the hell is that? I remember her. It scared me. It really scared me. And then I think back at the same time that whatever telling me you're going to be okay. That person took on the form of my grandfather, right? It's so beautiful. They didn't want to scare me, right? They didn't want to scare me. Angels aren't like in the Bible with the nice little white clothing and maybe they have fangs and they're warriors. God has warriors, beautiful angel warriors, but they maybe look like warriors. And when they present themselves to you, alien or spirit, it probably would be something very tricky that they can do, is present themselves as a family member. I get it. Possibly, but listen, I hope David's still around. I don't know what the heck's going on with David Icke. David Icke, with the 5G, had problems at one point talking about the towers, and then towers started burning, and then he was literally kicked out of his country on social media. Unfortunately, this from his words himself. Stacy Sullivan, thank you so much. I'm right, sister. Got a lot of 420 here. The whole community's in the 420s up and down. I have some elderly people now taking 420 who started that for adapting problems that they had, even some with their vision. Some elderly people I know now are taking pills with the THC in it to help for the appetites and stuff. It's like awesome. I think it's great. It's legal. That was a good one. Thanks again, Stacy. Appreciate that, sister. Dude, you've been... Kai disappeared. I'll choose this one from Kai. Sorry, man. Tri Lambda Delta. Hello. How's it going, my mysterious friend? I get a lot of mysterious people that come and see me. Maybe it's some of my friends are outside, are out of town friends that come and see me. I want people to bring my work into the universities and secret societies to talk about it, to get the interest. I think that's what happened. That's why I got the trolls, because I connected with too many people. Do you guys know General Sorrow? Welcome. Boulder. I'm already a big boulder, and I'm going to come back as a big boulder. God is where your soul came from. That's well said, Kai. Ever see light when somebody passes? I never have. God is where your soul comes from. Yeah, I've seen worse than light when somebody passes. I've seen the person leave their body, seen the person flashing over top. And but yeah, not too sure about that spark of light. I tend to think it's just a freaking troll with a camera. Who knows? Hey, we got him. Click. See that flash of light? The soul's leaving. How beautiful. They can image that too. Different images, right? Cameras are of all types. There are cameras of all types, but we don't know about them. People only know about the basic cameras that we use. Even infrared cameras are not well known by anybody, right? If you guys come here and you know about infrared cameras, it's because you didn't hear about it on TV or in the news. It's because you did research on finding out, oh, people with UFOs, well, they have infrared cameras to try to catch the UFOs, to capture them. I've had dreams and nightmares about where I currently live and the mountains which I hike and fly. I'm literally living out my dreams and nightmares in the past 2 years. That's almost scary though, eh? But it shows us that maybe there's some manipulation that we can do to that to make it for us, like to better it for ourselves. Very interesting. There, the jump up again. Donald Taylor's in the house. Thanks a lot. Keep on rocking. Love you, bro. Thanks, you guys. In Hebrew, Kai means life, just spelled a bit different, but same sound. Yep. Divine Sorcerer. Hello, my friend. I'd game more if I had time. I used to love doing that. David said it. 420 as needed. Take a 420 and call me in the morning. Dreams equals possible plus alternative reality. I love it. Love it, guys. My awake friends. Yeah, we're all on that same wavelength, right? We're all here, right there, way at the top. Like NASA's here, and we're like pushing his ass right at the bottom. People know about what's going on. What the hell's that? People know what's going on. Definitely know what's going on. And just a matter of time. Once they start talking about it and truth comes out, guaranteed that you're going to see millions of people saying, we all knew it. Very happy to see the information coming out, but everyone knew it. Everyone knew it. Everyone knew it. So it's what we're going to hear, because we are going to see some things come out in the future. I know it. I've been out of my body and it's very scary. It is very scary. I wasn't trying to leave. Thanks again, Stacy. I wasn't trying to leave my body at all. I was trying to go to sleep, and I was taken out of my body, and I just witnessed it. Not everybody witnesses that either. Not everybody has those encounters, or I don't know what to call it. My mother's woken up floating on the ceiling before, so obviously it happened to something in my family. Who knows? I believe in that stuff. I'm telling you, I believe it too, because I believe that believing in something forces it to exist. Did you know that? What is reality? Reality, the answer to that, and I'm sure you'll agree with me, reality is the meaning of what everyone believes reality is, quite simply. So if somebody gets up and he believes that he's being followed by aliens and that there's lights and stuff, I mean, sure, I honestly think we all are. But for me, to the point of locking my doors because I'm afraid an alien's going to come in the house, no, I don't think so. Doors are locked, though. Just in case. No, I'm kidding. The Fleur, yep. Looked into those too. A couple of the heat one also. You have the infrared, but you also have the heat one that shows the colors. I want to get some gauges and some instruments to be able to get some readings on the moon and to do some scientific testing. And I was looking at some machines that were online, and I sort of feel like I'm being sucked down a rabbit hole. But my new friend, the particle physicist, I don't know. It scares me to know people like that. I don't think it's like if I'm sitting here trying to push my workout and only my amazing community is seeing it, like you're all here. Like, yeah, some people get mad. They say, Bruce, I've been commenting all my freaking life on your videos. You get comments all day long. Yes, by you, but not by anybody else, just my community here. Somebody mentioned the last couple of videos, when you see 5,000 views on a video and 23 comments. I've never seen that before. Usually you get troll comments. There should be lots of trolls attacking me. If you have a space channel and I am subscribed to you and I've never watched your video, it's because I didn't subscribe, right? In general, I'm subscribed to a shitload of space channels, thousands of space channels, all the small ones with 2 or 3 subscribers. And it must be pissing them really off, wondering why the hell Bruce Sees All, a channel with 92,000 subscribers, anyways, 91, whatever. However, what the amount that I have, how can it be possible? It can't really, Ladies and gents, I can't thank you all enough for having stopped by the stream. It would have been a lot simpler if they had not hacked me, and I would have just shared the screen showing what that image of what YouTube said. But now I was able to see that video completely. I was very surprised that he went all out and did that. So I do appreciate the reports, and thank you so much, each and every one of you who contribute to the channel. You want to thank me? There's a thanks button on the bottom of videos. Anyways, you guys know how it is. Been doing and saying the same thing for 6 years. Don't you guys change anything? Absolutely amazing here. Yes, Stacy, definitely will get those gauges. That will be like really interesting. Yes, I'm in house renovation outside. Oh, poor Darla. Outside and can't wait for it to finish. So nice you stopped in today. Thank you so much, Darla. I love you for it. There's good and bad in everyone. You're damn right about that. You are damn right about that. Daryl, he's lukewarm. I guarantee you he's lukewarm. He can be a good lad. I had a run-in with Tyler too, by the way. But it doesn't matter. I see a lot of people, I guess on his video, I saw a shitload of people talking about Bruce Sees All on Tyler's video. Thanks, guys. I would never have thought to see me there. Daryl, he reached me 3 times, emailed me. We talked like mano to mano about posting my research, and he was supposed to share it, but he didn't share it out, unfortunately. So, but I was a subscriber for over 10 years to the channel. It's very, very sad that he did that. Tyler, everyone's asking him now, if you do go to Secure Team 10's channel, yeah. If you go to Secure Team 10's channel, drop him a message and let him know, have you ever seen Bruce Sees All channel? I'm going to start doing like other channels are doing. I'm going to start really opening up and spreading my little wings. I'm such a little fart, and I hide in pants. I'm like a fart in pants hiding. That's what I've been doing. Now I'm going to let her rip. That's what I'm going to do. I hated that, Daryl. I love the guy to pieces, but boy, did I ever effing hate the fact that he did that. And I promise I will never let anyone talk on a live stream to valorize him after what he did to me. He's got to talk about me sooner or later. At one point, he reached me to want to send me millions of subscribers because your work is absolutely amazing. Then he live streamed saying that I was filming my screen. So he tried to destroy the channel. And then poor Tyler wound up in a ditch. The images are all there. His drinking and drug habits and stuff like that. Lukewarm. I have a problem with lukewarm people. That's my big problem. Mr. Sandman, if we have ice in space, there must be oxygen there. Damn right. It's exactly what I think. Of course, there must be oxygen out there. And Mr. Sandman, it's like the way you said it was very logical. There wasn't anything there wasn't anything ridiculous in what you said, but a lot of people will feel it's ridiculous. Yes, the crash is here. Definitely. Yeah, he's back up. He's not posting very often, but he's He still has his channel up. He still has his supporters and stuff like that. A lot of fake shit that shows up there. But anyways, in reality, I'm sort of honored that I don't show up there, you know. But if you go on Social Blade and look up the channel under what it's labeled, he himself labeled this channel as entertainment only. Eh? If you go on Social Blade, you'll see that. Mine's under science and technology. That's right, General Sorrow. Exactly. Everything we don't know about and that we're looking at outside in space and stuff, you know, it's easy for them to say, you know, lots of things. Yeah, and you're dead on with that the 3 months. I would even say, and you know, it's going to be all crashing during the 90 days, right? All of it. I saw it, the fertilizer, this was months ago, Mr. Sandman. The fertilizer stopped from leaving dun, 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 that country, which I love, by the way, which is not a lot talking about anymore, unfortunately. It's a banned country. 2 countries now that are banned from us talking about them. Yep, they stopped fertilizer. They're stopped. So the farmers are going to lose their crops. They're going to have problems. I'm already starting to hear some farmers talking about the crop problems they're going to have. Thanks, Kai. I know who he is. Like I said, lukewarm. I had a lot of problems with him, unfortunately. It's true. It is true. And you know, me, like when I get a plaque and stuff like that, of course I'm going to show it to my community. Look, guys, I got a plaque. Be so proud of it. But it is about the merch and about everything. That's his thing, though. Well, this community is for sure a diverse lot. Oh yes, my mind is blown tonight reading the posts. Thanks, you guys, and there was a lot of action in the stream. I wanted to share a little bit at the beginning what was going on with a certain troll channel, and I wanted to show you that the hacks are real, the attacks are real, but that way you can just appreciate it when I come on, and I know you do, and I really appreciate you guys for appreciating the work. You have a PayPal account, I can send you friends and family money. We're not allowed, David. It's against the law in Canada. In the United States, you guys are allowed to have. Hold on, let me get rid of. Oh, sexy chat, Ace. You look like a little poor guy. Let's block him. There you go, my sweet little friend. So, David, yes, I have a PayPal account. I can send you friends and family money, so you get all of it instead of someone else getting it. Well, I appreciate that, but if you guys know my PayPal account, I never gave it out though, and I don't want to because it's against the law taking donations and stuff on a PayPal. It's also against the law in Canada to give out and just to receive money. All the money that goes to my PayPal account, I opened it for one reason, was to be allowed to have the members on YouTube. It has to go through and a monetized channel. I had to go through PayPal to monetize it, but I have no use of the PayPal for anything else except for that. It's a law in Canada. You're not allowed asking for donations and presenting a PayPal link. So a lot of people that say that they were attacking me from Canada and that have PayPal links and that they're asking for money on them are definitely not Canadian. It's against the law. Your PayPal will be closed. And as a matter of fact, if I allow you to send one payment to my PayPal, it will be shut down. So unfortunate, but listen, I love you so much, David, for the kindness, just the thought, my friends. When people can, they contribute. There's many ways that people can. Myevent.com is to raise money for future and events, objects, and everything for the channel. I don't have access to that money. I do, but I don't touch it. And what I get here and what people offer here, what people give me in the thanks button, you know, you want to give $1, $2, once every Christmas or something. Imagine if everyone did that, it would show a lot. But that's the only way, David, I have any donations coming in. There's no other way that I have no other sites that I can receive the money. I was really happy with the thanks button because the thanks button will permit people. There's even high amounts. You can go as high as $50. William the other day, thanks so much, bro. And that's it. And that's how people can donate to the channel. But I'm a bit silly for having never really mentioned it. I never ever do. But the reason why I don't is because I believe if somebody wants to contribute, they'll look in the description of the videos and they'll see I post a link there without me having to, really talk about it too much. I'm trying to do it low key. I'm not embarrassed at all for asking for help and donations for what people will offer, but I don't actually ask for them. And you know it. In general, you've never really heard me asking for them ever on any stream, except this one. What country was that? I have no idea. Oh, little trolls coming in. Beth, hello, my dear friend. Bum today, my 13-year-old pup. Suddenly died. I'm so sorry about that, Beth. Good for you, Beth. I am hoping you're doing okay. Sorry to hear about that, though. Those animals they become family members. Jim and Nurse 1968. I did not see her on the top there. I was getting off so early. Sorry, you had a hectic stream, these guys. Paulo, thanks, you guys. This is my 1 hour saying goodbye to everybody. There she is. I'm a Nurse 1968. You got to be lucky when you have a nurse following you. Awesome. Awesome. I love you guys. That was nice to you, Sugar Bee. Daryl. Hold on. The way I told you, it was probably pretty rude, though. You weren't doing it to advertise for him. Because I have some people that came from Tyler's community this week, if it's real, 6 commenters that said that they were there from the channel. So I was really, really honored. I was blessed at them. And they're saying, we're telling Tyler, why the hell are you not talking about Bruce? At one point, other things will come out. But like I said, I respect everyone that is following him over there. And if ever somebody reaches him and tells him, Bruce is still up for you to post his research on the thing, the guy would make a mint with it. I wouldn't make a cent with Secure Team posting a video. You guys know that, right? You guys know that. I would not get any subs from over there. I don't know if it's a real channel or not. I hope so, but I don't know. But anyways, thanks, Daryl. But yeah, I mean, I found out some of the stuff he was doing, man. It was horrible. Yes. Oprah's World. Oh my gosh. Ryan, I love you for it, man. Thank you very, very much, man. That's amazing. Beautiful. And like I said, I got nothing against him. If ever he does want to do a collab or wants to have the footage and stuff, like, listen, maybe he doesn't agree with the research. Wow, I get it. That's okay. But as long as it's presented in a legitimate way, I would have appreciated a shout out from him to mention it to his community. I would have done the same thing to him. But thanks, Ryan. Just the fact that some of you are going to check it out, I really appreciate that. Love you for it. Our floods up north is biblical and the only of the yes, I know, guys. It's bad. The last Australian. Thank you so much. It is bad, and let me tell you something, guys. We're all going to make it, eh? It's that the taking over of all these cultures, communities, the economy of the world. Now we have the medical taking over. It's a bit ridiculous. It's not going to last. Shit's going to hit the fan. And I think you all know that in the next 3 to 6 years, well, yeah, there's going to be some repercussions for that. There's going to be some effects of us all. Some people will be very upset with it. Psychic Medium Jason, what up, my friend? Just getting off, my guy, my friends. I love you all so much. Thanks, Daryl, for letting me know that. Yeah, I guess it's because I wanted to reach Tyler because I thought he was a real channel at the beginning, but I didn't reach him. He reached me. And then Mavi 777 channel, I think it's a bot. continually comments on my channel, and in the past, actually hasn't in a while. Can I use your research and video footage to put in a video? Secure Team 10 is also, so he's also in charge of the Mavi 777 channel, and I never understood why he doesn't post the work. So here's the thing that happened. It doesn't matter. I thought it was cute. Mavi 777 came on my channel and posted 3 of my community members' videos about showing the research of the UFOs. I thought that was a little childish and funny. But like I said, YouTube is hiding my research, but I did reach the Mutual UFO Network and the people from it. I reached out somebody, actually the Governmental Ufology Association reached out to me and got my face up on the panel. I think it's for me to get vetted. So let's cross our fingers for that. I'm pretty sure. And sending you some lots of energy, Beth. We love you. Love you, sister. And guys, thank you very much for the amazing support. Very, very sorry for a little mix up at the beginning and for making you all waste a part of your Friday, but I'll be on streaming back on at 8 o'clock like usual. I'll see you all there. Thanks for the generous comments and support to the channel. I love you all very, very much. Don't forget to head over to Ace's channel and to leave that report.